It has often been said that Queen Elizabeth II was the most photographed person in history, an instantly recognizable face to billions of people across her former empire and beyond. The problem with depicting such an iconic character is that while everyone will be able to tell if the artist has mastered it, there is no hiding if the work doesn't resemble her at all. This is exactly what happened with the unveiling of the bronze statue of the late king last week in Northern Ireland. The local government, Antrim and Newtownabbey Borough Council, says it shows the Queen in a dignified pose, reflecting her grace, resilience and lifelong dedication to public service. Scathing reviews vary. Hello there. Please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you don't miss any news about the royal monarchy. She looks more like Mrs. Doubtfire than our late Queen, one commenter, Mark V, said on Facebook, referring to the character played by Robin Williams in the 1993 film. Another person, Craig Paddy Hogg, wrote that it should be removed and melted down, describing the piece as truly offensive. This is not just a case of negative reviews from random social media users. It is objectively difficult to say that the statue is supposed to be of the former king. British art historian Richard Morris agrees. I at least thought the resemblance might be accurate, he told NBC News in a phone interview Thursday. But when I saw it, I had no idea who it was until I read the comment underneath it and thought, oh my god, this is such a bad representation. It sits in the middle of Antrim Castle Gardens alongside an existing statue of the Queen's late husband, Prince Philip, and two their corgi dogs were commissioned in January 2023, 4 months after the Queen's death, and any commemoration of the British monarch is controversial in Northern Ireland, and this land is still divided between Protestants, most of whom consider themselves British and therefore tend to admire the royal family, Catholics, who largely consider themselves Irish and thus reject the monarchy. However, a 70-year rule marked a remarkable transformation for many in the province. In 1977, her Silver Jubilee visit was greeted by graffiti in Belfast reading Victory IRA, Jubilee Stuff. However, in 2012, the Queen shook hands with IRA Commander Martin McGuinness, a sight many covering the conflict never thought they would witness. Fortunately, this week artist Anto Brennan may have sparked a different kind of outrage. His other works include political cartoon chess sets, including one centered around the main players in the Good Friday Agreement that brought peace to Northern Ireland in 1998. I'm not sure if that comedic approach was what the artist was aiming for in last week's sculpture, said Morris, the art historian. I know it makes satires of politicians in Northern Ireland, but I think given that this was supposed to be the centerpiece of the park, it should have been more subtle than it is now. NBC News has contacted artist Brennan for comment via phone and social media. Officials hope there will be a better reception for the Queen's official memorial, set to be erected in St James's Park in London, and due to be unveiled in 2026, the government announced last week. Prime Minister Keir Starmer said the location in the heart of the capital would provide a space to pause and reflect to remember the widely popular royal family. Back in Northern Ireland, the local council stood its ground.